Skipper Road and Eel Street. Oh, it's gotta be this house. That yellow symbol. I just saw it on the side of this wall here. I wonder if that means anything in particular. Maybe it's just a store logo? We are looking to rescue some people here today, right? So I think we gotta be pretty prepared in terms of ammo, guns being reloaded, bombs crafted, and all that. Hopefully it won't come to that, but you gotta be prepared, just in case. Nobody's here. That symbol again. Well, we got the location of a piece of scrap paper. I assumed that's where the wife and the kid were, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. In fact, it wouldn't make very much sense, would it? They were trying to take the hostages to a place that's secret. They really shouldn't be carrying it around on a piece of paper. But then what would this place be? Oh yeah, that symbol definitely means something. Nothing nice. Oh, is that related to the Yellow Kings? Just random posters? Okay, well the coffin doesn't look good. There's something here. Whoa.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Yeah, it's the Yellow Kings.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Why does everybody call me Charlie?
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
My thoughts exactly. Byers already upheld his end of the bargain.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Nobody in this town wants to tell me anything. Am I really gonna be messing something up if I do this? I don't know, but I feel like I have to do it.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
It is a shame because I liked you. Whoa, that's a lot of freaking people. Sorry, Billy. What were you all doing here, though? Oh. The Yellow Kings definitely aren't just a random local gang. They have their own demonic happenings going on with a throne for the Yellow King.
The door won't budge.
It feels bad because this guy saved me to begin with, and now this is how I repay him. But he saved me not out of the kindness of his heart. He did it because his boss told him to. So maybe that'll make me feel a little bit better. Where are the people? Aggrieved by EOD. Barry Morgan, fisherman, disturbed by Inn's mother's catching all the fish. Luther Merritt, daughter raped and killed. Guilty of EOD members unproven. Oh, guilt of EOD members unproven. Wallace Rose, injured in a fight with Innsmouthers. George Cavendish, name circled in red. Wife joined EOD, bore a child that wasn't his. Kenneth Harvey, saw Innsmother stealing from him. Delaney Jensen, son disappeared in shells, blames Innsmouthers. People don't like the EOD, what's new? A note that smells of fish. I got it, Billy. We'll make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore. Oh, and if anyone slips through, I got just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn. Very obedient. Will do everything he is told to. Provide him with detailed instructions. Yours, A. Oh, that's the guy from the very first case. The one who we let go. The one who killed Albert Throgmorton. Wait, so he lied to me then, because it wasn't really about the whole crazy vision stuff. He was actually told by A, Anna, to kill Albert here. Wow, I feel kind of betrayed. Damn. Sketchy notes. A feckin' mother's young. Things to be told to Graham of their intellectual abilities, similar to those of a 3-year-old child, but will continue to evolve mentally. Oh, it's talking about that imposter Brutus, right? Will perform simple orders immediately after brought to life. Understanding of complex sentences will come later. Of nutrition, though expendable, they are living beings and require chemicals to sustain optimal level of functioning. Give potassium and cod liver oil. It's good for their tissues. Will ask for sugar. Do not give. General care. Not to expose to direct sunlight right after birth. Their fibers are not yet firm and may decompose easily. So the Yellow Kings know a lot about the whole Cthulhu situation too, just like the Innsmouthers. Oh. These people are... There's some Innsmouthers here, but do I recognize all of them? Evernote. Am I here? Brutus in the back. That's me, isn't it? Or, no, that might be the other guy. Byers. Okay. Carefully folded letter. Mr. Drunnen, your proposal proved too tempting to resist. I will tell the police whatever you need, though in return, I will require some assistance on my election campaign. Sincerely, MP. Wait, so did they frame me on purpose then? These guys? Map and coordinates. Can I even mark that on the map? I don't know. On reviving the long dead, steps to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential salts. Copy the formulae from the Borrelus Grimoire. Per Adonai invocation. Should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter DePauno. Dies mis Yehed's invocation. Maybe the greatest invocation of Agrippa? Ye Nash Yog Sothoth invocation. Written in a different handwriting. Ye Nash Yog Sothoth He Igeb Thordag. Maybe it's not a good idea for me to be saying these out loud. What if I'm accidentally incantating something? Combine together and present to Hill. But that was crossed out. Just give him the books and hints. Let him find everything on his own. Hill? Wait.
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. They've laid out an entire route for me to be following. So it's not that I was particularly good at being a detective, but they had a plan for me, and I was following it the whole time. Until now, I guess, because I'm pretty sure they didn't want me to kill everybody here, right? Hey.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. And your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Where's your mom? Oh.
Have you come to save us?
Yes. Are you alright? Hey, you. Take your mom to someplace safe, alright? Now comes the difficult part. Saving these people, it was something that I was willing to do anyway, but now, if we go back and tell the father about it, he's gonna be like, oh, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna confess to my crimes. And even though he did it, even though he's the one who actually did the killing, he's a good man, but he was forced to do this. But probably alternatively, we can frame the mayoral candidate. He seems to be a bad guy, but he didn't actually do anything. So in this situation, what should I do? I don't want to poison her, but let's head over to Milton's mother. Maybe we'll learn something. Oh, I think we can already tell whose house this is. She loves her son, doesn't she? And yet, what's he doing to her? Oh wow, this is such a nice house, I'm not used to it. Hello, ma'am. Oh.
Agatha Pierce, I presume? The name's Charles Reed. I'm a PI.
Good day, young man. What's your business?
There's a matter that I'd like to discuss. It concerns your son, Milton.
Oh no. What's happened? Is he okay?
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain. Perhaps you have something to, wet my whistle.
Oh, fear not. I keep my cellar stocked for just such occasions. Would you kindly fetch us some Chianti from the cellar? You look more than capable.
This is my opportunity to poison it. I don't want to do it, so I'll say this one, even though I don't really care that she's making me do errands.
Ma'am, that's a most generous offer. So why do I sense a quid pro quo?
Oh, no. Well, I did hear something rustling around, but I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Here are the keys. Pick any bottle, as long as it's Chianti. And don't shy away from the good stuff. It's there to be shared with guests like yourself.
Oh. Yeah, let's tell her.
Milton sent me here to kill you.
Milton? No, it can't be. Please, Mr. Reed, you must have it wrong.
Look, it's the truth. He wanted his inheritance and needed your death to look natural. Poison was his solution.
No! I don't believe you. Please go away. I feel sick. Oh.
I told the truth. I refuse to kill. And that's it. Actually, we don't even have to go fetch the thing.
I don't understand. What did I do?
I know. Could you imagine raising a child for however many decades, years, and then he comes back to kill you for money? That's rough. My baby boy. Look, she loves him. Oh. This is making me waver even more, because if he is such a bad man that he is willing to kill his mother, hey, maybe it becomes justifiable that we frame him.
The door won't budge.
Oh, she won't even let me go down anymore. It wouldn't be like the most right thing to do, but is it also really a horrible, horrible thing?
I don't understand. What did I do?
So there's really not too much for us to do here then. We just told her the truth and made her very upset. And that's pretty much it. I told Agatha the truth. Her son wanted to poison her to get his inheritance. I refused to kill Agatha Pierce. Now Milton Pierce won't change his testimony against me. Is there anything I can do here? Milton Pierce, the seller. Byers and I look alike. No alibi. No? Repentant sinner. Byers is devastated about what he did. He repented and feels remorse. Fair judgment. Nice guy or not, Byers killed a man and must face the consequences for what he did. Victim, not a villain. Byers is just a poor victim who was forced to commit a crime against his will. I'm much more willing to side with this one because he was such a nice guy. Although, you know, of course, it's not technically the right thing to be doing, quote unquote right. Milton Pierce cello. Can I do anything else here? All-around jerk. Milton Pierce knows I did not murder Johannes Vanderberg, but for some reason he is setting me up. Yeah, he was asked by the Yellow Kings to do this, right? We saw the letter earlier. Good citizen. Pierce really believes he saw me at the crime scene. He mistook Glenn Byers' face with my own. Oh, no. We already know it's not the case because we have that one thing here. Mr. Drennan, your proposal proved too tempting to resist, so I'm guessing the proposal was framing me. But it's also kind of weird because these people, Mr. Drennan, Billy Drennan is part of the Yellow Kings, but then his boss died? Johannes did seem to die a little bit too easily though, so I'm not really sure if that's the last we've seen of him. Well, we got some deductions here. That's definitely leading to other things. Oops. Can I get more? Not with this. Let's go back to Glenn.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
Wait.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking.
Look at how honest of a man he is. He's like, yes sir, I'm gonna go bring it to the police station right away.
I'll get going.
Pierce's basement. Wait, what? Is that a new place that, just opened up or what? Pierce's basement is... Oh, I'm assuming it was this, but she didn't let me go to the basement. Oh. Hold on. Oh, Milton Pierce. It's not his mom. So he gave me the murder weapon. The gun that killed Johannes Vanderberg, a Bolt Model D. I can use it to free myself from the charges if I present it to Carpenter's taskmaster as evidence of someone else's guilt. And here's the confession here. I suppose it's time for us to go back to the taskmaster, but since the basement just randomly opened up. Could we do something like plant the knife in his basement to make it seem like it's him? Not very ethical, but we gotta investigate. We are back at Milton's. There is a Mind Palace thing, so maybe we should do this first. The gun. I got the murder weapon from Glenn Byers. That's my alibi. Justice. Byers' gun was the murder weapon. It directly implicates him in the crime. Malice. Whoever is found with this gun will be implicated in the murder. It could be planted to frame someone else. Oh my gosh. Are we really gonna do it? Out of danger. Words pay the debt. Now that Byers doesn't have to worry about his wife and son, he will confess that he killed Vanderberg. Not exactly necessary. Frame Milton Pierce. Milton Pierce tried to frame me, so I'm returning the favor. If I plant the gun among his bloody clothes and take a picture, Mr. Carpenter should consider it sufficient evidence against him. Alternatively, we can say that, oh, Milton is really a good model citizen, which he most definitely is not. And frank confession. I can make Byers voluntarily confess. Plus, if I bring Carpenter his guilty plea, it may lessen his punishment. I can then use a letter I found at Billy Drunnen's hideout to prove that Pierce's testimony against me is false. But this is only if we think that he's a victim. If I think he deserves it... Oh, then that doesn't actually give me anything. Oh, okay, so this doesn't actually matter. If I think Glenn deserves it, but I think Milton is a jerk, I can still frame Milton. Well, I do think he's a victim. So, you know what? I am completely okay with framing him. Let's do it. Now all we gotta do is hope that the guy that we saw in here last time won't be here this time. Anybody down here? Oh geez, of course, it would be the big one. Yeah. Oh boy. Milton! You've got some really big baddies in your basement here, huh? Goodness, the guy needs to clean his basement. Whew. There's more. Alright. Where would be a good spot to put that knife? In his clothes? Oh, heck yeah, look at that. Well, this is kinda evil, but he did try to frame me first. Heck yeah. There we go. Fabricate evidence. Evidence against Pierce. Do you think Carpenter cares if I fabricate it or not? Like, should I be telling him, hey, I did this, as opposed to me actually thinking that Milton is the one who did it? I don't think he cares, to be honest. Evidence against Pierce. I've got the photo of Milton Pierce's bloody clothes with a murder weapon. I have to show it to the Carpenter taskmaster as evidence of his guilt. Should be enough to prompt the police to search his manor, then charge him with murder instead of me. Perfecto! Happy ending for everybody. Oh, we can still go with either one of them here. It's okay though.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Will it be an interesting challenge?
Bye.
Eerie feeling. There is definitely an otherworldly presence near Carpenter's house. I can feel it in the air. Okay. Whoa! What? You see what I'm seeing?
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
He is still alive. Sudden invitation. Oh my gosh. Then that means that everything was under his plan then, right? Oh, it definitely seemed weird how he died so suddenly and early too. And judging by that bulletin board that we saw in the gang hideout, everything is still under his control right now, isn't it? Well, now we got a good chance for us to go back to the hotel and check out the outfits and all. You know, so far, the decisions we make, I'm not sure if it's like oversight because of budget constraints or is it a purposeful choice. But whenever we make a choice, there doesn't seem to be any consequences that show us, oh, is this a good choice or is that a bad choice?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
So on one end, it could just be because they didn't have time to implement all this stuff. But on the other end, I feel like it could also be on purpose. Because they don't necessarily want to catch a judgment on what you do.
How? How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
Funny guy.
It wasn't me and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
Ooh, shoot, so Milton is still gonna go to jail. Well, the one bad thing about that is that his mom would probably be pretty sad, but I would hope that she values her own life over her son, you know, trying to kill her.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
Oh, right after I talk about how they never judge me. Okay, so he did commit more crimes, and he also did come after me, but why did I choose to convict him? Is it because I want revenge, or because I'm trying to serve my own brand of justice? Or maybe I'm wrong.
Not sure. Perhaps there was a better way.
No, do not waver now of all times. What's done is done. You made your choice, Reed. Show some conviction. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
This guy's standing before me as a human right now, but he seems able to give me those crime scenes in my head, so he's definitely not normal. As if the fact that we found him alive after he died isn't enough proof of that.
What do you mean, my ultimate trial? What does this have to do with anything?
Of course. Everything. It's your destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
So you want me to open it? That's your stake in this.
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. You're monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
What are the implications of ending it, though? Because the fact that the world still exists to this day doesn't mean that every single chosen one before me has chosen to close it. You are despicable, you are wrong. What's the difference? I don't know. I kind of want to try every option. But, you know, as a human, I feel obligated to side with the humans.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing, at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katigana, and you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Earlier, one of the notes that was on the bulletin board mentioned the hill.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Katiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
Am I a supernatural private eye? I guess I am!
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
Would we have to go back to the same place that we were at last time? The Temple of Dagon?
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Okay, are you gonna do the thing where if I look away, you'll be gone? Not quite. The fate of Oakmont in my hands. The only man who can help me is local archaeologist Joseph Hill. In eastern Reed Heights on Lumber Street between Hellock Street and Hale Lane. Well, since we're here anyway, we should be checking out our closet, right? Oh, my diary, part 2. The doctors at the Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. At first, they'd ask me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the things in the darkness, so they kept me in dark rooms, blindfolded. No progress, until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is, for better or for worse? Oh, and that's partially why we rely on those antipsychotics? The laudanum, that's right.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
How many do we have now? We have the wind coat. Oh wow, I kinda look like Johannes, except not yellow? Maybe like a Throgmorton, huh? Canning Factory Mystery. The Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. According to neighbors, inhuman screams and shouts in an unknown language could be heard for several blocks. Witnesses also reported seeing flashes of light in an unnatural color they struggled to describe. Eberno Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grand family, was later found dead inside the factory. The cause of death could not be established, but with it comes the end of one of the pillars of Oakmont society. Ah, so these are like the endings of the cases. EOD is poisoning people. Recently, doctors have reported numerous cases of fatal food poisoning among those who receive fish from the organization known as the EOD. What is the reason for these deaths, and what would the EOD stand to gain from them? These questions remain unanswered, but perhaps the famously charitable organization is not that charitable after all? In any case, we highly advise our readers to stay away from EOD members and to refuse any gifts from them, especially food. The cost of free fish might be your life. It doesn't say how many, but there are a few. Carpenter heir dead. Misfortune has struck the Carpenter household. Graham Carpenter, son of the Grand family's head, Brutus, has been found dead in his room. Doctors suggest the death was a result of food poisoning and have pointed the finger at bad fish as the cause. Carpenter Sr. cremated his son with all due honors and immediately returned to active participation in city life after a long vacation. "I do not have time to mourn," he told our reporter. "I have more important things to do, such as getting rid of your son." What? Yeah, so in the cutscenes, they show this outfit. For continuity purposes, I guess it would be better for... Whoa! Oh... Oh, that was freaky. They wanted me to come back here after every case, but I just never seem to have a reason to. Was that a vision or real? I don't know. Insanity spreading. In recent days, Oakmont has experienced odd outbreaks of sudden madness. They seem to be spreading throughout the city, seemingly at random. The witnesses report seeing university scientists at the location of the outbreaks. Dr. Philip Grant of St. Mary's Hospital believes it is all due to a peculiar kind of helminth infestation that apparently originated somewhere around the university. He advises citizens to not neglect their health and to visit the hospital for highly effective anti-helminthic treatment at the first signs of disease. Oh, everybody's getting crazier. Harriet Doe dead. In sad news for many at Oakmont University, beloved scientist Harriet Doe has passed away. The professor of archaeology was found washed up at Calm Shore Marina by a passerby. The Oakmont Chronicle would like to express our sincere condolences to everyone who knew and loved Harriet Doe. Oakmont will mourn the loss of a mind with few peers. Yeah, it's nice to walk around with this a little bit, but since the cutscene outfit is a newcomer one, I think I'll be switching back. We did get the gangster outfit. Dang. Oh, wow, dang, man, he's looking sharp. And also the police envoy for doing that one side case. This one's just completely impossible in terms of immersion, because I'm not a police. Cool though, I do like this one. This one, they're all kind of neat. But the one that's really me is this one. Okay. Well, well, well. Now I'll be off looking for Joseph Hill.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Oh, why'd you tell me now? King's robes unlocked? I'm gonna try it. But now when I come back here, he's probably gone, right? No, he's still here. Oh. Politician executed. Oh, it's been a week already. The murder of the famous mystic, Johannes Vanderburg, has been solved. As unlikely as it may sound, the killer appears to be one of Oakmont's most prominent political figures and top mayoral candidate, Milton Pierce. Neither money nor status could help Mr. Pierce escape the law. Despite his protestations of innocence, justice was served And Mr. Pierce was executed by hanging yesterday. What will happen to the election race? And who else may decide to throw their hat in the ring? Only time will tell. Damn. Should've changed your testimony. That's what you get. King's robes. Hey, Johannes. We're matching. But I have a different hat. I always have that ugly flashlight on my suit, though.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
No reaction, as I thought. Those are nice outfits, not gonna lie. It's just I don't have much of a reason to wear them. Okay, now for real. Let's get to Joseph Hill.